Today's topic is road and street lighting. What is meant by road? Road is a general term denoting any public way for the purpose of vehicular traffic is called as road. What are the types of road? Number 1, ring road. A road an urban area enabling traffic to avoid going to urban center is called ring road. Number 2, radial road. A road providing direct communication between the center of an urban area and outer districts is called a radial road. Number 3, collector road. A link between the radial or ring roads and the local distribution associates is called as collector road. Number 4, trunk road. A main route in the through communication system of a country is called as trunk road. Number 5, express road. A road has no stoppings and parking areas is called as express road. Number 6, all-purpose road. Road usable by all traffic, including pedestrians and cyclists, used to distinguish other roads from motorways is called a all-purpose road. The next term is what is meant by street. A street is a road in a village, town or city, especially a road lined with buildings. That is called a street. What are the general types of street? Number 1, alley. An alley is a narrow street, in Tamil Sandu or footway, especially at the rear of or between rows of buildings or lots is called an alley. The next term is avenue. An avenue is a prominent street, often one bordered by fine residences and impressive buildings, or with the rows of trees on each side is called as avenue. Number 4, boulevard. A boulevard is a beautiful broad street lined with trees, especially used as a promenade. That means a public area set aside as a pedestrian walk. That is called as boulevard. A street with a majority of frontage comprising private houses is called a residential street. Number 2, shopping street. A street with the frontage comprising a high proportion of shops or other premises which may lit, that means lighted at night, with heavy pedestrian, that is called a shopping street. Third is commercial street. Street with the frontage comprising a high proportion of commercial premises usually unlit at night and with a high proportion of heavy goods vehicles in the traffic stream. That is called as commercial street. The next is type of ways. Number 1, highway. A way for the passage of vehicular traffic over which such a traffic way may lawfully pass. That is called highway. Number 2, carriageway. That portion of highway intended primarily for vehicular traffic is called carriageway. Number 3, dual carriageway. A layout of separate carriageways, each reserved for traffic in one direction only. That is called dual carriageway. Number 4, footway. A portion of a road reserved exclusively for pedestrian is called footway. Next is street lighting. Street lighting is intended to create an environment at night time in which people can see comfortably and can quickly and accurately identify objects on travelled roadways. Street lighting can improve, safeguard, facilitate and encourage vehicular and pedestrian traffic. What are the objectives of street lighting? Number 1, good outdoor lighting can create and encourage a pedestrian friendly environment. which is especially beneficial to neighborhood business districts. Number 2, pedestrian lighting improves walkway illumination for pedestrian traffic and enhances community safety and business exposure. Number 3, lighting for pedestrians is especially important along main streets, mixed use streets and local connectors, and in other locations where the land use supports large volumes of pedestrians and vehicles. These are all the objectives. Next is type of lamps used for road and street lighting. Number 1, incandescent bulb. Incandescent bulb is highly suitable for general torch lighting applications. Its output is 1700 lumens and lamp efficacy is 17 lumens per watt. Number 2, fluorescent lamp. Fluorescent is highly suitable for downward areas and parking lots and off-base ceiling lighting. Its output lumen is 1600 and its lamp efficacy is 50 lumens per watt. Number 3, high pressure sodium bulb. A 150 watt high pressure sodium bulb suitable for street and area lighting. Its output is 1200 lumens and lamp efficacy is 80 lumens per watt. Number 4 is metal haloid lamp. A 400 watt lamp highly suitable for high bay warehouse lighting. Its output is 38,000 lumens and its lamp efficacy is 90 lumens per watt. Average recommended luminance. Number 1, outdoor average sunlight ranges from 32,000 to 1 lakh lux. Number 2, warehouses aisles. Aisles means a long narrow passage are lit to approximately 100 to 200 lux. Number 3, at bright office requires about 400 lux. Number 4, at sunset or sunrise with a clear sky, ambient outdoor light is also about 400 lux. Number 5, building corridors can be lit adequately at around 100 lux. Number 6, moonlight represents about 1 lux. The light output ratio of a light fitting. Definition is, the term is defined as the ratio of the total amount of light output of a light fitting containing a lamp to that of just the bare lamp. Number 2, lumen depreciation of the light source. Lumen depreciation is the process of the gradual decline in the light output that is observed from most light sources over time due to gradual filament deterioration and blackening the lamp. There are 2 types of glare. One is disability glare. Number 2, discomfort glare. What is meant by disability glare? The presence of an amount of glare so significant as to prevent an individual from seeing adequately. That is called disability glare. The next is discomfort glare. The presence of glare that may over time causes a sense of pain or annoyance and may increase blink rate or even cause tears is called discomfort glare. Calculate the distance between each street light pole having the following details. Road detail. Width of the road is equal to 12 feet. Pole height is equal to 28 feet. Wattage of luminary of each pole is 250 watts. Lamp output is 30,000 lumens. Required lux level is 10 lux. Coefficient of utilization factor is equal to 0.2. Depreciation factor is equal to 0.8. Lamp lumen depreciation factor is equal to 0.9. The space to height ratio should be less than 3. So in this problem we have to find the distance between the two poles. The road width is given, this is 12 feet, and height of the pole is given 28 feet. Luminary of each pole is given 250 watts. Output lumen is given 30,000 and required flux is 10. Coefficient of utilization is equal to 0.2. Depreciation factor is equal to 0.8. Lamp lumen depreciation factor is equal to 0.9. The condition is the space height ratio is less than 3. Space between two poles, the formula is lamp lumens into coefficient of utilization into depreciation factor into lamp lumen depreciation factor divided by required lux into width of the road. You know all the values, substitute the value, will get 36 feet. That is, distance between these two poles is 36. Suppose I fix these two poles, here two lamp, this lamp post, this is also 36. Therefore, the space height ratio is equal to distance between two poles. We have found the value 36. 36 divided by road width 12. 36 by 12 is equal to 3. That is 36 by 12 is equal to 3. It should be less than 3 or equal to 3. That is the condition. So the distance between the two poles is 36 feet. Calculate the street light wattage of each luminary of street light pole having the details. Width of the road is equal to 12 feet. Spacing between the poles is equal to 36 feet. Required illumination level of street is equal to 6.46 lux per meter square. Use fluorescent lamp. Its luminous efficacy is equal to 50 lumens per watt. Maintenance factor is equal to 0.29. Coefficient of utilization factor is equal to 0.18. In this problem, we have to find the wattage of luminaries. This lamp, this post lamp luminary and this post lamp luminary. The data is the width of the road is given 12 feet. Space between two poles is given 36. And required illumination is given 6.46 lux per meter square, which is in meter square. These two in feet. Therefore, we have to convert into meters. We know that 1 meter is equal to 3.28 feet. Therefore, 12 divided by 3.28 is equal to 3.65 meters. 36 divided by 3.28 is equal to 10.97 meters. 6.46 is the required lumen. That is 6.46 lux per meter square. Therefore, the formula is average lumen of each lamp is equal to required illumination L into width of the road into space between two poles, that is D, into M of maintenance factor 0.29. Coefficient of utilization is equal to 0.18. Here, substitute the values, we will get average lumen of each lamp is equal to 4955.20 lux. We choose a fluorescent lamp. Its lamp luminous efficacy is equal to 50 lumens per watt. Therefore, wattage of each lamp or wattage of each luminary is equal to 4955.20 divided by 50. This is wattage of each luminary is equal to 4955.20 divided by 50 is equal to 99.10 watts. Here we choose 100 watts. So the wattage of each luminary is 100 watts. Calculate the power for the following street light area. Use fluorescent lamp. Its luminous efficacy is 50 lumens per watt. Required illumination level is 6.46 lumens per meter square. Required street light area to be illuminated is equal to 1 meter square. In this problem, we have to find the required power for street light area. The area is given 1 meter square. Required lux is given 6.46 lumens per meter square. And we go for a fluorescent lamp. We know its luminous efficacy is equal to 50 lumens per watt. Therefore, the required street light wattage is equal to, that is E lumens per required lumens per meter square in E into surface area A divided by lamp efficacy. So E is given 6.46 into surface area is given 1 meter square divided by lamp efficacy is 50. So this 6.46 into 1 divided by 50 is equal to 0.129 watts. So the required power for street light area is equal to 0.129 watts.